Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good day everyone. I am Nuraima S. Akan, and today I will be discussing to you the Marcos and the 1976 Tripoli Agreement and its implementation. What is this Tripoli Agreement? The Tripoli Agreement was an agreement between the government of the Republic of the Philippines and the Moro National Liberation Front, with the participation of the Quadripartite Ministerial Commission, members of the Organization of Islamic Conference, and the Secretary General of the OIC, which provided for the establishment of autonomy in the southern Philippines, comprising the following provinces: Basilan, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Lanao del Norte, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sultan Kudarat, North Cotabato, South Cotabato, Davao del Sur, Palawan, including all the cities and the villages situated in the above-mentioned provinces. So the 1976 Tripoli Agreement was an important agreement between the Philippine government and the Moro National Liberation Front with the help of Organization of Islamic Cooperation. So this agreement was about giving more independence to a certain provinces in the southern Philippines. So those are the provinces that I have mentioned earlier. So this Tripoli agreement allowed those provinces to have autonomy, which means that they could make decision about their own rules and laws. It involves creating a system where those provinces could govern themselves in a way that suited their cultures and belief. So the goal of this agreement was to bring more peace and stability to the region by giving those provinces more control over their own affairs. The Tripoli Agreement was signed at Tripoli, Libya on December 23, 1976. So, sino ba yung mga taong involved in signing this Tripoli Agreement? So, the first who was involved in this Tripoli Agreement was Carmelo Barbero, Undersecretary of National Defense for Civilian Relations, representing the Philippine government. Second, Nur Miswari, the chairman of the MNLF, representing the Moro National Liberation Front, and Dr. Ahmad Karim Gai, Secretary General of the OIC, and the last one is Dr. Ali Abdul Salam Treki, Libyan Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Chairman of the negotiations. So those what I have mentioned those are the people who are involved in signing the Tripoli Agreement at Tripoli, Libya. After signing the Tripoli Agreement, now let us proceed to the implementation of the 1976 Tripoli Agreement. So, after signing the agreement, so to implement the Tripoli Agreement, Ferdinand Marcos did the following. The first is that Ferdinand Marcos proclaimed the number 1628, and it was issued on March 25, 1977, declaring autonomy in southern Philippines in those 13 provinces and creating a provisional regional government. So, yun nga, after signing the Tripoli Agreement, nag-issue si Marcos ng Proclamation number 1628 issued on March 25, 1977, and it was like a special announcement made by the Philippine government, and it said that proclamation that certain areas in the southern Philippines made up of 13 provinces would have now a more control over their own affairs. So this means that they could make decisions about the things that affect them, like the rules and the laws on their own. So this proclamation created a what we call provisional regional government, wherein this provisional regional government is like a temporary local government that helps manage and run the region. So it was important. So it was an important step towards giving these provinces a more independence and allowing them to govern themselves in a way that suits their preferences. Second, decreed the holding of referendum plebiscite on April 17, 1977 to determine the manner in which the inhabitants of the areas of autonomy may wish to organize themselves administratively. The result of the referendum, only 10 provinces voted for autonomy, thus reducing the areas of autonomy from 13 provinces as agreed in the Tripoli Agreement to 10. After declaring the autonomy in the Southern Philippines, so nagheld naman si Marcos ng voting, which he called it a referendum plebiscite, and it was held on April 17, 1977. So this vote was like a big decision-making event where people from the 13 provinces could choose how they wanted to organize themselves and be governed. So yun nga, yung voting na yun na hineld ni Marcos is doon malalaman kung sino ba sa 13 provinces na yon ang gusto ng autonomy at kung sino yung hindi. So, the result from that voting showed that only 10 out of 13 provinces agreed to have autonomy, which means they wanted to have more control over their own affairs. So, 'di ba nalagay doon sa agreement na 13 provinces yung gusto ng autonomy. So, dahil doon sa ginawa ni Marcos na voting, is nag-result yun siya na imbis na 13 provinces ang gusto ng autonomy is naging 10 na lang dahil doon sa voting na ginawa niya. The third one is that Ferdinand Marcos created two regional autonomous government RAGs in the southern Philippines, such as Region 9 and Region 12, composed of 10 provinces, 5 for each region. So, after the referendum plebiscite, nagkaroon naman ng regional autonomous government sa Southern Philippines, wherein the regional autonomous government were like a special local government that had more power to make decision for their region. So, di ba dun sa hineld ni Marcos na referendum plebiscite is doon lumabas na 10 provinces lang pala yung gusto ng autonomy, and those provinces are the Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga del Norte, Lanao del Norte, Lanao del Sur, North Cotabato, Maguindanao, and Sultan Kudarat. And yung mga ayaw naman ng autonomy is yung province ng South Cotabato, Davao del Sur, and the Palawan. So after ma-identify kung sino yung mga provinces ng gusto ng autonomy, nag-create naman si Ferdinand Marcos ng regional autonomous government, which is nahati yung 10 provinces na yon into 5. The first 5 group is the Region 9, the Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, Zamboanga del Sur, and Zamboanga del Norte. And sa Region 12 naman is the Lanao del Norte, Lanao del Sur, North Cotabato, Maguindanao, and the Sultan Kudarat. So, by creating this regional autonomous government, the provinces within each region could work together and have a more control over their own affairs, helping to govern themselves in a way that suited their preferences. So, yung Region 9 and Region 12, sila yung sa Region 9 na mga provinces, kung sino man yung napaloob doon ng mga provinces, sila yung magtutulungan on how to govern themselves in a way that they wanted to be govern. And the same thing with the Region 12. So those included provinces in the Region 12 help each other when it comes to decision making on how they can govern themselves because they already achieved the self-government. And that's all for my report. The continuation of the implementation of the Tripoli Agreement will be continued by my partner, by Nor S. Ahmad. That's all. Thank you for watching.